Hello everyone. So the other day I was just scrolling through YouTube as usual to find a video to eat my food with, and I came across this YouTube channel, and you can say unfortunately or fortunately, clicked on this video of his. The title is J-20 will undoubtedly be the most controversial 5th gen. I was like, yeah, let's give it a watch to just spend my time and eat my food. As much as I was watching his videos, he was spreading disinformation, misinformation. He made a lot of mistakes, and even I'm gonna attach some screenshots here. Even in the comment section, when people were countering him, or even if I was countering him, he was not providing any research. He was not giving me any sources. He was just spouting nonsense without any source or anything. And yeah, so then I never done this before, so it might not be really good. My voiceover might not be really good. I'm a bit nervous, of course, but then I decided to make a counter video to his video, because we already have like a lot of kind of not bad people, but you can say bad people, but people that spread misinformation, disinformation about what in the community. It is already like painful enough. I don't think so. We need more people like him in our community. So now, let's watch his video. I'm not gonna watch the full video. I'm gonna watch the sections that I have issue with a proof and everything to prove him wrong. So let's go. So until 1 minute and 23 seconds into the video, he made really good points that made sense and everything. But now he's gonna say things like it has canards, why it has canards, it is not maneuverable and everything. And instead of me also yapping like him here, I'm just going to provide proof and everything. I'm not going to do a lot of voiceover. I'm just going to let you listen what he says, and in the important points, I'm going to come back, do voiceover again to show you why he is wrong, where he is wrong, and how he is wrong. So that's it.
Because of that, it's not very maneuverable. I know a lot of people might take that hard to be that, either via China propaganda or just, the thought process of some people. They think the J-20 is hyper-maneuverable. It's not. The big reason it has canards is to try to give it some form of actual maneuverability to maybe be relevant in some form of aspect of an engagement.
Keep in mind, here he is saying it may be relevant. That means he is saying that its maneuverability is really bad. So I'm going to play some clips of J-20 pulling high intensity maneuvers, pulling 9Gs and everything, and also going to give you the proof so and so of the people who have actually flown it, and the Air Force, People's Liberation Army Air Force, who also flies flankers, J-16s, J-15s, all that, J-10s. And you already know the maneuverability of J-10 is not bad. Many of you might have also flown it in War Thunder, but we're not talking about War Thunder here, we're talking about real life. So also keep one thing in mind, everyone. J-20 is a canard delta, okay? Just like a Eurofighter, just like a J-10C, just like a Rafale. It uses all moving canards and vertical tail configuration with relaxed static stability. Academic analysis suggests a static margin of approximately -12%, which reduces trim drag and improves maneuverability. And instead of all this, now there was a guy in the comment section of his video. He was a really good person. He asked me like if I'm going to make a counter video, I should provide proofs and everything. So here again those images, and from the Chinese state media, they have said the J-20 is 9G capable. The Chinese state media, which is CCTV military documentary, has shown the J-20 pilots conducting 9G maneuvers, dogfighting training, confirming airframe and flight control laws support full human psychological limits. And officially from CCTV state media, or the pilots that have actually flown the J-20, characterize it as having high maneuverability. Further to prove my points, I'm going to attach an article from www.chinanews.com, which is an official state-owned media outlet. That is how official you can get in China. And to prove what I just said. And now for visual confirmation, enjoy some videos of J-20 pulling high G maneuvers.
So the J-20, put into service in 2017, its job for the Chinese People's Air Force is to go out and take out American AWACS and tanker aircraft support aircraft. It's not made to be able to go up against things like the F-22 and F-35. It's made to target, other nation like supporting roles, like Japanese. Prior to when they actually got the F-35, they did not operate any sort of fifth gen. Taiwan, same boat that they were in. The J-20 was meant to go up and have after fourth generation aircraft, go up and after American supporting aircraft and American fourth generation aircraft like the F-18. That was what the big reason for the J-20 is. And look at the design of it. It's made to be a long range aircraft. It's made to be able to do to be able to operate far from Chinese land, out over the ocean, and go up and after these American supporting aircraft, or supporting aircraft of Taiwan or Japan, or even South Korea.
So I intentionally left this segment of his video a bit longer because a lot of things that he said were like kind of similar. How it is not meant to go against a American 5th gen, according to this guy, how it is only a sport aircraft, not a aircraft that goes against other aircraft. He said, although it was made to go against 4th gen, supposedly, according to this guy. So, alright, I mean, the people who actually built it and the people who are actually using it actually call it a air superiority aircraft, not a sport one. And in the role of sport aircraft in China's inventory, those are the J-16s and the J-10Cs with PL-17s to go against AWACS and all that, not J-20. J-20 is to lead the pack and clear out jets like F-22 and F-35. AVIC never gave an official spec sheet of J-20, but here is one that I pulled from Tsinghua University, the most prestigious and biggest university of China. And this spec sheet was made by them by doing their own technical analysis on the jet, and you can see its spec, length, wingspan, height, and everything. And now I'm gonna put both the all three, like J-20, J-20A, the modernized version of J-20, and the F-22 side by side, so you can see, because that guy said the J-20 is a very big jet. It is only for sport, etc. So here you can see the thrust, not thrust here, but You can see all the specs of all three side by side, and look at the empty weight of J20 and J20A. The J20's empty weight is about 17,000 kilograms or around 17 tons or something like that, but the weight of J20 and the J20A is about 2.7 ton less than F22, the empty weight. And when it comes to thrust, the J20A, not the J20, but the J20A produces around 360 kilonewton of thrust combined with all its two engines, with while also having a lighter airframe or empty weight of 2.7 tons less than F22 and having around 60 kilonewton more thrust than F22 Raptor. So now if anyone is watching this video might get 1 views or might get 1,000 views, but if someone is watching, now you can conclude the kinematics of all three jets and what that guy said, and if he's right or if I'm right or if the people at Tsinghua University are more correct.
We know for a fact it's not incredibly stealthy. Like I said, the way its engines are designed, the canards, just hurts the stealth. The F-22 and the F-35 are both built from the ground up to be stealthy. Both make sacrifices in the design to be stealthy. That's the main principle of the aircraft. China has not done that. China is even in development now of a new engine, I think it's the WS-15 engine, to improve its speed and super cruise capability. I believe last time I checked that also will continue to hinder the stealth. It doesn't have the same, if you look at the development of the thrust vectoring for the F-22, it's still very stealthy. The J-20 does not have that.
So according to this guy, both the the F-22 and F-35 were built from ground up to be stealthy, but J-20 was not built from ground up to be stealthy. The J-20, according to this guy, if you look at the airframe of J-20, it looks like a F4 airframe. I mean, I'm just joking here, but you know that I don't even know how to reply to this, but it's too technical, but I would suggest you a YouTube channel called Millennium 7. I'm gonna attach a screenshot of it here. So he knows a lot more than I do, so I will suggest you all go watch his videos on this topic. Do here is, as he said, the WS-15 engine is still not stealthy, because it does not have shapes like F-22 or whatever, but every time people forget that F-35 also exists and it also has a round engine. And according to the US Air Force official itself, from 2010 onward, the all-aspect stealth of F-35 was greater than F-22 in X-band, the band that is mostly used by other aircraft radars. So when it comes to the WS-15 engine, the WS-15 engine is now fully developed. It's being incorporated into the J-20A's airframe, and as of 15th of May 2026, 3 air command or aircraft units of China or People's Liberation Army Air Force have gotten the J-20As with upgraded WS-15 engines.
Overall, I think the J-20 is going to be the most controversial 5th generation aircraft once we have it arriving to the game. It'll carry good air-to-air missiles. It'll carry a decent radar. The radar I know almost nothing about. The radar it has is I believe it's the type 1475 or KLJ5 ASA radar. And there's not a lot known about it. The J-20 is supposed to have the same sensor fusion as the F-35. It has an IRIS-T. But I'm not too sure on the actual sensor fusion data. It's probably more comparable to the Raptor, and the Raptor is obviously behind the F-35 in that, as the F-35 is brand new.
So, just saying, if you're watching this, you don't take it too hard, but you could have just, 3 times in Google, could have searched images of J-20, F-35, and F-22, and you would have known that the reason the J-20 sensor fusion cannot be worse or comparable to F-22 is, let me the F-22 doesn't really have like electro-optical targeting system. In the new version of F-22, it will be pod-based, not integrated into the airframe like J-20 or the F-35. But you could have done at least that. This guy didn't do any research, just came here for yapping, just for the sake of yapping, and 90% of his video was I am not sure of this, of that, and the dumbest thing he said was about the radar of J-20, which I guess he said KLJ-5A, that to my knowledge, and I'm also sure to the knowledge of People's Liberation Army Air Force, the KLJ-5A doesn't really exist. There is nothing of that name in Chinese aircraft and all that. But I think so he meant the KLJ-7A, which is the radar of J-10C. So you know how absurd it is. It is like saying the radar of F-35 or F-22 is same as the radar of the Block 70 F-16. So I have no other things to say. I did my part. So yeah, I mean, thanks for watching this video. The editing is not good. It is actually really bad, but I didn't have that much of time. I had like 4 and 5 hours max, and that's it. I was just, you know, a community of war thunder is already painful enough, and this guy, just for the sake of views, is spreading misinformation or disinformation intentionally. He knows he is lying, but he's still doing it just for views, because like more Western views will give him more revenue or whatever. But I mean, it's good for short term, but I don't think so it's really good for a channel in long term. So yeah, everyone, I hope you liked the video. I tried my best to make the video decent and editing also decent, but I know it's not great. I mean, it's not even good, let alone being great. So yeah, that's it everyone, and have a great day, and bye bye.